Well, good morning, day 49. We are packing up at Saunders shelter a little later in the day than we meant to, but my leg was a little stiff this morning. It's not doing too, it's going to be fine. It's going to walk off. Gavin's got a foot issue. He rolled his foot a little bit yesterday. It's a little bit stiff, but we're getting everything packed up and ready to roll. We're going to drive about 12 and a half to White Top Mountain, actually just a Forest Service road just beyond White Top Mountain. I want to show you the daylilies here. They're pretty. Or those are those are not daylilies. Oh, fiddle. Yeah, they're flowers. But anyway, beautiful shelter area. If we wanted to tent, we could have tented right back there. It would have been flat. It would have been gorgeous. Not too much rain. It's been drizzly, but not horribly so. I'm hoping that it doesn't get any worse than this. It's kind of hard to tell with the very, very limited cell service that we've got. It's kind of hard to pull in a good forecast. atweather.org is kind of, it's okay. It's not perfect. So I don't really know what the weather's going to do. It's going to be wet for a while. Hopefully by this afternoon it'll blow over. And I think we're supposed to have cooler weather. It's supposed to get down in the 20s tonight. And have frost in the morning, but I think we're going to be maybe in the 50s to go through Grayson Highlands, and I think sunny tomorrow. So that's at least a plus to be able to go through Grayson Highlands in the good weather. So we'll pray and hope for that, and we'll see you up the trail this morning. Well, as we go through our day, the first half of the day is going to be more or less a ridge walk. We've been a little up and a little down, but I wanted to show you these rocks because they're really cool. We just finished a little bit of a climb, gradual, not too bad. Even though we've got Buzzard Rock at the end of the day, we've still only got about 3,500 feet of elevation gain over 12 miles. So not too steep of a day. Hopefully our memory of Buzzard Rock being a challenge is just because we were tired or out of water or dehydrated or something, not because it's really all that. But we'll know later in the afternoon. We're hopefully we'll be there between, hopefully between 3 and 4. We're both still nursing a little soreness, but we're moving forward and doing pretty well. I think whatever's going on with Gavin's foot has kind of worked its way out as he's stepped out on it a little bit. My leg's not bothering me too badly. I can tell that there's something there, but it doesn't seem to be hampering my walking at all. So for that, I'm grateful. Swelling's still down. That's encouraging. Last night was the first night that I slept without the compression sock. And my fear was that it would swell up again some more, but it didn't. So hopefully we've rounded the corner on that. And in the few days to come, it will continue to heal itself up and be not an issue at all. Well, walking down the trail and we came across this little pond, so I thought I'd shoot the picture of it. I don't think that we've got stream crossings today, remembering from my trail guide, but we might. But if not, this is our water feature for the day. We're both moving up the trail pretty good. Gavin's ankle's doing a little better, I think. My leg is doing okay, not really bothering me to walk, although when I stretch it, I can still feel that I've got some tension on it, but it's working through. Still medicating it, still trying to keep it compressed and elevated, and doing some cool compresses to help reduce the swelling. But the swelling is almost gone now, so that makes me very happy. And we are plowing on forward. We're going to stop after about 6 miles at a shelter to eat lunch, and then we'll start our climb up Buzzard Rock today, headed towards White Top Mountain. Well, we've just stepped out of the woods onto the Virginia Creeper Trail for a little ways. We'll go up this way, and I think we cross a big bridge, and then we hang a left back into the woods. But this is, I have mentioned several times, it's a Rails to Trails pathway for bicycles. You go up to the top of White Top Station and aim downhill and stay balanced and don't fall off. Not much pedaling involved. We got this little river right here beside of us. Beautiful. We've been hearing it for the last half mile or so. So aside from the damped in weather, it's been a pretty good day for hiking. Well, as I mentioned, we have joined the Creeper Trail, and We're crossing the river now down here below us. It is on this bridge. When we were here before, there were all manner of black snakes sunning themselves out here to the outside of the bridge on these timbers. Maybe still too early for that yet, but really beautiful crossing. High rails so that people don't sail off the sides on their bicycles. There's a trail crossing down there, but I think once we get to the top of this, we're going to hang a left back into the woods and head on towards our lunch spot. Well, here's another stream. I guess I didn't look at my book very carefully when I said I wasn't sure we'd have stream crossings today, but I'll back out just a little bit and show you the whole thing. Absolutely a beautiful little hike today. Still making our way towards our shelter for lunch. I haven't looked to see how far we are from there, but I'm going to say 1.5 miles would be my best guess, because I think it was 6 miles out. But that's based on our old pace, and I don't know what our new pace is with both of us working on some aches and pains and such. Mine's doing pretty well. Gavin's, I think, has walked off, and I think he whatever was bugging him, once he got up and got moving this morning, it seems to have abated. We'll hope for that. I'll check with him when I catch him. So we'll see you shortly. Well, it's lunchtime. Hawkeye has beat me to the Lost Mountain shelter, and we'll sit down here and get some water and have some lunch. And looks like he's rubbing his foot out. I hope that's not bothering him, but we'll find out. Anyway, we're here. We're going to eat. I'll check with you shortly. Well, good evening from still the Lost Mountain shelter. So we got here about 1:30 today, and my leg is doing pretty well, but Hawkeye's foot's bothering him. So we decided that we were going to hold up here today. We've made an afternoon of it. We've chilled and taken a nap. We've had our supper, and we're gearing up for 20-degree temperatures tonight. So ergo, I've got the puffy jacket on, and we're going to try to maybe push a little bit tomorrow and get through Grayson Highlands still. We'll just kind of take tomorrow as it goes. And I think once we get up and going and get to the top of Thomas Knob's shelter, the rest of it's just kind of a ridge walk. So I don't really worry too much about having a bigger day tomorrow, and then we'll have a couple of smaller days to rest a little bit more. But anyway, we'll play it by ear tomorrow and see how things go. It's been a very comfortable place. We've had a couple of section hikers to swing by. There's one more through hiker that's tented up outside, but we're about 6 o'clock or 5:30 or something. We're going to go ahead and head to the bed and try to get up and get out in a hurry tomorrow. So we'll talk to you in the morning. Thanks for following along, and we'll see you tomorrow.